Rough week for the markets. Must be the tax hangover. Today is 420 though, so just chill. And don't get caught up in the weeds. Yes, I said that. You are listening to the Arbitrage Trade Weekend News. I'm your host, Darin Harper, bringing you 3 things you need to know for the weekend and an interview. We're all doomed. Also, check out the winner and loser this week in the market. The 10-year is up over 4.6, and WTI crude is down under $84. That could all change with the macroeconomics in the world. Here's 3 things. As I have reported all year, it seemed that every week there was a new instance of food contamination. Consumer Reports has a new investigation that shows this. You may remember me talking recently about the Lunchables being recommended to be pulled from the shelves. This was from Consumer Reports. They have gone back and looked at 7 years of pesticide residues. The Alliance for Food and Farming says 99% of the foods tested by the USDA were below the EPA's limits for pesticide. There's a reason to believe that those limits are too high. 59 fruits and veggies were tested, including the canned and frozen versions. Risk was identified in 20% of them. How many weeks of breaking news talking about tainted food do we need to read about? Do better, FDA. Another crazy instance of 2024. Democrats say a Republican-created plan that was going to die. A $95 billion national security aid package that includes Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan has jumped over a major hurdle to passing. The vote is today, and if passed, will go into the Senate. Strange times. Would love to know all the profitable deals made behind closed doors. Someone is thanking Congress for all that money that keeps flowing. And here are the 3 bigs for next week. I'm including the things that are considered days now, since there's so many that are called that, but for your entertainment purposes only. Monday is Earth Day, so get over your tax return hangover. That's all we got going then. Tuesday is considered World Book Day. Also, the reports are S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing and PMI, and the new home sales. Wednesday is noted as World Immunization Week. Not sure if that lasts till next week or was beginning of this week. Didn't look too hard into it. Durable goods orders and crude oil inventories are also being reported. Thursday is Thank You Thursday. As in, thank you for listening to this. U.S. GDP, initial jobless claims, and a big one, the Bank of Japan interest rate decision are also on Thursday. Friday, no claimed day yet. Core PCE is being released, though, and that is a big one, so no other report really matters. And then Saturday is considered World Veterinary Day. Go pet your dogs and cats. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Women are bad with money.
That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now,
we've got something to say.
Save it. Save the old-fashioned advice, the empty excuses.
It's all worthless, unlike us.
To our fellow females, it is time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Contributing to our futures, investing in our independence.
Until we're no longer
80% more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement.
So again, we say to that,
Save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault. Then the funds.
learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
Hey, Royce, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Welcome to the studio.
I thank you for having me here yet again this
yes,
beautiful day.
So it doesn't seem like you bring news of joy and happiness and celebration
I am a
on your blog.
Naysayer. I am a doomsday advocate. Yes.
You're a DC Comics Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. Yes.
So.
So let's talk about the Manhattan Project.
Okay, if we have
bit.
to, let's go. Let's get some history in.
Well, we have there's a board of people that were formed after they successfully tested the Manhattan Project and tested a couple of bombs in, I think it was New Mexico. They're like, we, in our creation, may actually destroy the world. So let's try to quantify just how much time it will take to destroy the world and then evaluate that each year just to see if we're any closer.
What a terrible thing to do.
So back then it was about 15 minutes or so, because that's how fast our rocket propulsion and everything could get a missile from one country to another. Well, after I think COVID-19, it went to 100 seconds. And now, I think as of 2023, they moved that up to 90 seconds.
Yay, we
within
gained.
90 seconds, poof, it's over.
It's like Uvixi. It just keeps going down, right? Until the Earth stops.
Until it stops,
or nuclear war, I guess. I don't know.
We'll just, seed the clouds and call it done.
That's right. Seed them, yes. Not see them, but seed with a D.
Seed,
them.
yes.
Yeah.
And let it rain and,
cause floods.
Hey, yeah, God said he would never do it. Didn't say we never say we would never do it. So
yeah. He's like, here, watch this. Y'all are going to execute what I already said was going to happen.
Oh, I wonder.
All right, so that was in 1947, I guess.
Yes,
and
1947,
which
2 years after the Manhattan Project.
Yeah,
yes.
and Oppenheimer is a movie you can go see, by the way.
I did not know that.
It's a very good movie from what I hear.
It's
probably streaming at this. In fact, I think it is streaming. So anybody that wants to look at Oppenheimer just by himself and what all he did, then you can do that. So, I mean, so they created this thing, it seems like to me, to make money. I mean, you know how I am. So it looks like, okay, because of climate change is taking ticks off the clock, so we got to spend money on this. And then this is happening, so we got to spend money on this to keep that from going down.
Well, I'm sure they definitely can spin it that way.
It looks like it was a partnership.
There's a lot of math. So, I mean, basically, this gives a lot of credence. Like, I actually had a teacher at Christian Brothers that actually calculated how much food he could eat and what was his fair share of the world's food, accounting for population decrease and expansion. And it basically boiled down to about a fourth or a third of a hot dog per meal. Okay. Basically, to make sure everyone got their fair share, and he would never go over that. So they put all these scientists, yes, Einstein included,
right,
to basically on this board to say, okay, given how many physical people the Earth should be able to support, by the way, it's about 8.2 billion. And I think currently we're about 9.1.
Yes.
So that means we're a little bit over the amount of people that we should have on the planet. And we're still having babies.
Yeah, Bill Gates has dreams about this every night, I think, and has enacted some plans to take care of that.
Hey, there's always Mars. As many ships as you
Elon's
can get.
trying to get us another place to live.
Yeah, see, they're active. All the smartest, brightest people are like, well, it's only sustainable so long. If you continue to expand, you either have to slow expansion or take the next boat out, right?
Right, or a rocket.
And remember, the Earth can be a Titanic.
Okay, I don't have the music to play in the background right now.
I don't want to see you in my dreams or any of that stuff.
Arms outstretched in front of the ship.
Near or far. I don't care where you are.
Wherever you are. Well, this bulletin is the bulletin of the atomic scientist, right? And it is it's global threats that each time are influenced by their political, military, or environmental factors. So they take those.
They take those
and then they go, well, let's move the needle this way or this way. You're closer to your death or you got further to go.
The clock can be turned back. And basically,
if I could turn back time.
You didn't.
I didn't see it.
But from that phrase, right?
Yes.
I think that's Cher.
It is Cher. I was going to say she's our next guest. But
Please don't share.
That was a segue. Oh boy. We got to stop this. It must be Friday.
It is Friday. But from that point of view and that thing, it's supposed to be symbolic to basically let us know that we are very mortal and that basically if we actually get to midnight on this doomsday clock, that means we've gone past the point of redemption or basically being able to stop what we inevitably are causing. It stands as a giant monument to say only we can tell when or how our demise will come.
The end of time. That was the bell right there.
Well, we
just
the bell.
Hit it. It's midnight at the last day.
Oh, God bless.
It's nice knowing you, Royce.
All right. May whatever God you believe in.
Yeah, if we're still here next week, Royce, please bring some happier stuff for us to listen to. Where's
the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Cher changed it to that what you just heard. All right, Royce, thanks for coming in, and I will talk to you next week with sunshine and happy unicorns and rainbows and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Thanks, Royce.
You're welcome.
When I was 10, my mom got deported, We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school.
Jessica has been through a lot in her life from early childhood.
My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She came in looking to complete her diploma. She had a family she had to take care of. Anytime she needed help, we provided her help. She realized that we were here for her.
She wants to have a career so her kids could look up to her.
My graduation, it was something I will never forget. I couldn't explain the emotion I was feeling because people like you and me sometimes may have doubts in ourselves, but I feel that everything's possible.
Jessica's future is brighter than ever.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Time for this week's winner and loser in the markets. The loser is Edgio Inc., that's EGIO. They're headquartered in Arizona, and they provide content delivery network services, and its products include digital content and video delivery, cloud security, edge computing, origin storage, and support services. EGIO started the week at $18.25 and had a slow but deep dive to a low of $10.48 Thursday, and that's about a 53% drop. 52-week high of $44 and a low of $6.67. The winner is Ibotta Inc., IBTA. It's headquartered in Colorado, and they provide rewards to consumers to earn cash on their purchases by partnering with brands and retailers in buying groceries, clothing, electronics, or wine and beer. This program is Walmart-backed and saw a 33% over share price during its IPO on the market. It was priced in at $88 and came out live at $117. It has since settled back down to $98 on Friday. Visit ArbitrageTrade.com and learn about Pips, our AI bot, who lets you stop watching and start living. We are not financial advisors, but we do provide a service. Thank you for joining us today for another edition of Arbitrage Weekend News. Log into ArbitrageTrade.com to read our wide variety of blogs and educate yourself on Trade Assist and Forex trading, or even how to make passive money with our Trade Assist Affiliate Marketer program. You can even get to know our cute little AI bot called Pips.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.